Happy 4th of July, everybody.
What's going on, people? God bless America. How y'all doing today?
So, what's up,
Today's
everybody?
Tuesday.
Welcome to For the Homies. I am Phantom X. I'm here along with my co-host, Big Dog Jake.
It is I,
And
Big Dog Jim.
Crease. Well, introduce
What's up,
yourselves,
guys?
you fools. Hey,
You
we're
go ahead, Chris.
professionals.
We are professionals, damn it.
Okay, I guess, yeah. Black people first. Got you. All right, so there we go. Definitely. Uh, my name is MMA Crease King Jr., or you could call me MMA King Crease, or King, or just call me Crease, or you could call
Who
me
is a
by my
Kang?
government name. I was Kang. But yeah, this is my first episode on the homies. I'm one of the original members. Couldn't make it last week on episode 0 because guess what? I had to go to concert and I had a good time. So yeah, I don't gotta explain myself. These two can hold it down without me.
That's right.
Yeah, definitely. I've been in this YouTube space for a little bit. Going on maybe 3, maybe 4, almost about to go on 4 years. Some of my friends from the Kings of Pop Culture and my other friend Adam Kane Wolf on our podcast called Dynamic Duo. That's where you can kind of find me at and everything. But I'm here and yo guys, let's get this started. We about to make American history and internet history. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Shout out ABS for
All right, so let's.
keeping the joke
First of
alive.
all, I was
What's up,
not on the
APF?
trash can. I did false allegations. False allegations.
Okay,
It's all
so
it's
I got a
fake
few things
news.
I'm going to share.
Oh, fake news.
So I want to give a couple shout outs. I want to give a shout out to ABF for 1,000 followers on X. Everybody
That's
give
right.
if you're not following ABF, follow
doing?
ABF. He's a cool dude.
The man that doesn't
He's over in
miss.
the GCA. He has a show on Monday night with this fool over here off the hip. And so let's get started. So what's the first story, Crease?
Oh, so the first story, guys, is it's the hottest subject in internet history right now. We are going to be talking about Dr. Disrespect. So I don't know anything about this subject, so I'm gonna let you two cook. So go ahead, guys, let's cook. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it for the fans. Do it for the
Uh,
homies. Let's go. Let's go.
it's a
Okay.
lot.
So yeah. So
Good. Go ahead,
back
Phantom.
in
Introduce.
2017, all right, so 2017, Doctor Disrespect got banned from Twitch, and there's speculation on what was going on. Really, nobody really knew. He left. He sued Twitch, and they paid him. And a couple weeks ago, there was this thing come out that the reason why he got banned from Twitch was he was using a program on there. Can't remember the name of the program,
It's Whisper.
but
It was their internal
Whisper.
communication system.
Yeah,
Yes.
and
And
he
very
was
importantly, it was 18 plus only.
yeah. So he was talking to somebody that was 17, and so it came out,
You.
and he made a couple tweets that were divisive. People were mad at him. He decided he was going to take a break for a little while. And just a few days ago, we got this.
Right.
Okay, Jay, what's this?
Well, this is a decent. This is basically the only summation of events that we have found. Things have basically stopped over the past like 3 or 4-ish days. Nothing has really come out other than just a summation of events. People want the chat logs to come out, which is definitely not going to happen. That would absolutely sink Twitch. But this Call of Shame, who is a Twitter account that likes to collate information about people who might be PDF files, put this together, and they have things that are confirmed, and they have things that are allegations yet still. And what is confirmed is that Dr. Disrespect was reported by Twitch to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children when they were illegally recording whispers by Doc back in 2017. A full investigation was authorized. No wrongdoing was found. No illegal activity took place by Dr. Disrespect. No arrests were made. No charges were filed. And again, as I say, thus adding more weight that Dr. Disrespect is innocent, and this is indeed looking like a witch hunt by ex-Twitch employees to frame Dr. Disrespect. Now, there's some unconfirmed stuff right here, which this is a very, very big deal if this is actually true. Unconfirmed, they say, it is also reported that the, quote, minor, end quote, was actually a former Twitch employee pretending to be a 17-year-old girl and trying to bait Dr. Disrespect with entrapment techniques while the ex-Twitch mods illegally recorded it all. They were all fired soon after and sued by Dr. Disrespect's legal team. And then some more postulation. They're very bitter over this and why this whole thing is coming out for the second time after it's already been dealt with, which we can remember. In 2020, there was a settlement that was done, and basically Dr. Disrespect got paid out. No charges were brought out against Twitch or Dr. Disrespect or any of these ex-employees that probably were a little salty about some stuff. So, in effect, this is done. It should be done. It should be over with.
Yeah.
But there are people chomping at still, even though, you know, a lot has moved on to talk about politics and whatnot. There are still people chomping at the bit. They're like, they want to see the chat logs, want to see these illegally recorded chat logs, which Twitch, for Twitch Whispers, which they've shut down a number of years ago, where their internal communication system, where you had to be 18 plus and you had to be verified. You had to be verified 18 plus. I looked into this. You had to actually either be a Twitch partner, which meant you've already gone through the verification process, or you had to verify your identification. They need your full name, and they needed your age. So the only way you could do that is to show up a federal driver's license or a state ID. So the fact that there was a 17-year-old who was using whispers to hit on Dr. Disrespect or whatever seems like bullshit. Obviously, Dr. Disrespect, you know, two-time 93 and 94, messaging a minor, even if he thought that's what it was and it wasn't actually the case, that's still bad. I do really, really, really dislike saying this, but basically everywhere in the United States, a 17-year-old is technically above the age of consent or at the age of consent. So even if there actually was a minor, it probably wouldn't be a crime. It'd still be gross. It'd be really gross. I'm very much against that shit. However, it does make Dr. Disrespect look bad. We know this was now 7 years ago that this transpired, and 4 years ago after the settlement was reached. And I think the best thing is that it just needs to be done. People need to let it go. It's done now. The people that still want like chat logs to be released, which is not going to happen because Twitch would be in a world of hurt. First off, because the settlement wasn't until 3 years afterwards, which means they knew about an alleged crime and didn't report it for 3 years. They kept it hidden. That would make Twitch look very bad. Then we'd have to see which of the ex-employees were illegally recording. That would be very bad for them. It could sink. It very well could.
So for the good of the
Well,
good of the both parties, they should both just walk away. Like, you know,
Right.
hey, you know,
Which is what was done when the settlement was reached in the end of 2020. The settlement was reached and it was done. It's because there are some salty, what seems like salty Twitch employees that are what's a famous phrase that journalists always use in a rediscovered story, i.e. a story that they dug up to make somebody look bad currently. No, this is all done. This is all taken care of. The fact that it had to be addressed at all is just for the court of public opinion.
Well, pretty much in the public opinion, Doc's career's done. Regardless of everything, you know.
Yes.
A lot of people are like, with this whole situation is when he knew, right? It's when he knew if he was talking to this person knowing that they were supposed to be 17, that's still bad.
he's
That's still
disgusting.
disgusting,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, at this point, like, we had this discussion over in the GCA the other night with Hayden, and I agree with Hayden on this. No, regardless of anything, we will never see the chat logs. And my thing is, I'd like to know if he knew beforehand or afterwards, and that's the reason
he got set up.
at the end of the communication. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that
Well,
still
I
has to
believe
be
he did,
confirmed, by the
because-
way.
Mhm.
We don't know whether he went into this interaction knowing that the person allegedly was 17, allegedly, or if a conversation started and correspondence began, and then later down the line he found out that this alleged person was allegedly 17, and then severed ties. That's neither been confirmed
gotta
or
say
denied
that-
by any party. Go ahead, Chris.
I just gotta say this one thing, like, and ladies, and this is why a lot of men don't approach, because of these type of situations right here and everything. Like, because you think you're talking to, hey, you could be a 10, and like we could be talking to you and everything, and then all of a sudden, yeah, my mom and dad are gonna pick me up in the next couple of minutes. Hey, what? Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh no! Like, one of the reasons right there. What's up, Wayfair? Good to see you, man. But yeah, I mean, yeah, in this type of situation, man, I'm just gathering all this information. My opinion, you gotta protect yourself at all times. That's the best thing I can tell you, bros. Like, you gotta protect yourself at all times. Hey, I know it's kind of crazy, but sometimes you just gotta ask for the ID now, man. Like, protect yourself at all times. It don't matter, bro. Like,
Right.
Because there be, like I said, there be some girls that look like they're like, 25, 26 years old, and you're talking to a 15 or 16 or 17-year-old, man. You just don't know nowadays. And this is the sucky part for Dr. Disrespect. If he did not know, it sucks for him. But if he did know, then dude, you're a piece of crap. So, that's how I feel about the
I
situation.
agree about it. Now, I'd like to give a big shout out to Risk It for a Biscuit.
I mean, this guy.
He is one of the first people after I made a thread on our Discord. And if you're not part of our Discord, the Discord is linked in the description down below. We're on the road to 50 subscribers, and when we hit our 50 subscribers, we will start a X/Twitter account. So we're trying to get to 50 subscribers, and I think we got a couple of memes from Risk for a Biscuit
I think
from
we
the
do.
Discord.
I think we do.
Roll that
Yeah.
beautiful bean footage.
You want me to
Yeah.
roll that beautiful bean footage? Well, there's a couple.
Yeah.
The two this week are
Yep.
again by Risk It, and I really appreciate
Risk
it.
it for a biscuit.
Hey, Jake.
Yes,
Jake,
sir.
and like, if you have a little time, like, I left a picture inside your DMs that you could pull up, and you're gonna bust out laughing.
I will. So the first
Fucking Risk it.
the first meme that Risk It put up in reference to the GCA last night. Malty speaking to Jess saying, "I need a webcam for streaming on YouTube, right? On YouTube, right? Right? That's bad. That's a bad man.
That's bad, man.
Oh, look at this guy. Look how funny he thinks he is. Look how fucking funny. You think you're so fucking clever, don't you? You motherfucker."
I think you know what? Risk it for a biscuit. You are meme of the week, my friend. Meme
Already?
of the week. All right,
Already?
meme of the week, baby. First meme of the week is Risk It for a Biscuit. Yep.
Wow.
Bit.
I guess without showing his other ones, we've already. I mean, Phantom shows him.
Go
I
ahead and show the.
suppose.
Yeah.
I'm
Go ahead
going
and
to show the other one.
Yeah.
I really appreciate. I really appreciate the other one because I love this format. I love this format. Mel Gibson just looks like your aunt from the 80s, just punching darts with her hair done. We're seeing your memes on the news as examples of extremist content. You know you made it. Brisket, I'll tell you what. You made it. You made it. And you know what?
Hey, brother.
You're welcome. You're
Yeah.
welcome. Salutes to you. You made it. And
You're the first winner, man. Congrats. The gotta be one, and it's you, brother. It's you.
it can only be one.
Yeah.
And just real quick, I'm sorry. I guess I have to be more professional about this. Chris just sent me one, which I think is very, very nice. which
Oh no! Oh no! It's gonna be good, isn't it?
which is this one.
Oh no! Oh no! Well, when birds flock together, they stay together.
That's right.
You got one guy on the run. You got another guy that just got he just got murdered on Minecraft, and the other one that's like, yeah, I taught to underage girls. Hollywood fickle. Hell, Jet, what's up, brother?
Hail Jet.
Mhm.
Hail Jet.
What's up, Jet? I found that picture like on Facebook and Instagram. I dropped it in the GCA yesterday, but I had to I said man, if we're gonna talk about this Dr. Disrespect, man, I had to put that one up.
I would just like to clear up for the record, Wayfarer. No, those are not the homies. They not like us. They not like us.
They ain't not like us. They're not like us.
No.
And
They're
I'm not
homies,
sure-
but they're homies in the wrong way.
Oh way.
the wrong way. Indeed.
They
I imagine
definitely
we
like
all-
the corn the long way.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
I guess.
We're going to hell for this. We're
let me
going
hear
to
this
hell
back-
for this.
No, they're going to hell for it. Just quite frankly, they're
No, they're going to hell. We're going to heaven because we're doing God's work right now.
And
So I guess now this is a nice segue from maps to another map who is president of the United States.
it's real quick.
Let's talk about the
ABF watching The Patriot. You know what? It's 4th of July. Even if you're not from the United States, watch The Patriot. It's a really good movie.
Good one.
It's a genuinely good movie.
look what
just
ABF
wanna
just
say
said.
I need to really need to clear this out. ABF, I need you to understand. I don't appreciate this. I don't appreciate this slander. You'll be hearing from my lawyers, good sir. Those are the homoes. They not like us. We're fine. We're cool. You might not be cool anymore, but I don't know why.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
I can't believe you made me laugh. How dare you? All right, go
Oh.
ahead.
He's probably talking about them. So this is a nice little segue here. So let's talk about that wild ass debate last Thursday night
Yes. And we're just
while we were live
Yeah.
on episode 0. Which thank you for everybody showing up.
Yes, thank you.
Wow, that's all I can
It
say.
was
Is,
something.
wow,
was
that
something.
was
I never seen.
well.
I was gonna say I never seen. I don't advocate on beating up on old people, but that's what Trump did, man. Like he just straight up threw the AAP car across his face and just said, "Smack, America." Yeah, that's what happened.
he came up. Hey, he came up on the table. They're playing Texas Hold'em. He's got 3 aces on the table. He just steps up, bam, bitch! Is that 4 fucking ace, man? That was,
Yeah.
a lot of people keep on saying, and there's been reports that they're trying to get Biden to step out of the race.
Yes.
It's not going to
That started
happen.
coming out yesterday and today.
It's not going to happen because the only way he can be taken off of any ballots, he has to die. Literally,
Die?
he literally has to die. Yeah, he literally he has to pass away before they can delegate anything, because it's the states that control this, not the federal government,
No, of course.
not the Democrats.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean, they could do a brokered convention, which next week is the convention. Plus,
Well, next
we just
next week's the RNC convention.
Yeah. Now
It's not the DNC.
we just had, so the Supreme Court just gave Trump probably a big win with the whole
Yes.
immunity thing. So
which he should have had from the
was-
beginning.
yeah. So yesterday, Bragg, the district attorney of New York, said, "Okay, we can pause the sentencing of Donald Trump for now because most of the evidence falls under the president immunity shit. So it ain't no
Yeah.
fucking good."
Right. And any judge who knows anything about the law knows that if Trump were to be prosecuted and go to jail potentially, but prosecuted in any way and face any kind of punishment, that would mean that Biden would face punishment. That would mean Obama would face punishment. That means George W. Bush
Clinton.
and George H.W. Bush and Bill Clinton would face punishment. Jimmy Carter might even. I mean, that dude's 94 years old, 95 years
99.
old. But 99.
No, 99.
99.
Yeah.
Every living president would face prosecution because every living president. This all started because the president has ultimate authority in declassifying material. The president can wave his hand and say, "This is now declassified," and that's it. Period. And this all started because the DOJ wanted to nail him to the wall for some bullshit. Of having declassified documents, which they made look like they were terribly unorganized, which they were. If you look at the pictures, they're actually quite organized. They're in a locked room. They're not just sitting in an unlocked garage next to your Corvette, Biden. And we know that the FBI staged photos with fill-in papers where they put those fake confidential and fake top secret pieces of paper all around on top of documents that were
tampered with evidence.
Tampered with the evidence,
100%
man.
Tampered with evidence, and pretty much, one of the judges, pretty much said that case is dead on is DOA. It's DOA.
Yeah.
And there, like I made a video about this a couple days ago, saying that there is some stuff that's in a gray area that they're going to have to send back down to the lower courts to figure out if it could be included in this. However, pretty much Trump won that.
Yeah.
I mean, he won that, and the left went fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
And Biden plain out attacked the Supreme Court just the other day. Everybody on the left is doing it.
It's getting crazy. Yeah, it's starting to get crazy, man. Because you're starting to get like the low. You're starting to get the low ending courts talking about. And I think Jake, you said this. Like there was a case in New York where like the one judge said that the Constitution doesn't matter in my in my courtroom.
He said the Constitution doesn't, or he said the First Amendment doesn't apply in my courtroom. Which
that's a red flag.
Are you kidding? That judge should immediately be disbarred. Absolutely.
Yeah. You can't be doing that. Yeah. And then you got the president of the United States attacking the Supreme Court. Now, let's keep it a buck. Now, if Donald Trump attacked the Supreme Court, the leftists would be going crazy, saying he's a dictator. He's a dictator. Adolf Hitler, Fidel Castro, Putin, all that stuff. But like Joe Biden gets to walk around like in dementia. He can say whatever he wants to say to people and no one questions him. You know what? It's to the point. You know what? Let Kamala Harris run, please. I just want you to and everything. What? Why? Because because they know it's over. They know this is over. Like the the emperor is naked and everybody sees what's going on. Like we all see the emperor naked,
And
and
you
that's
know
what's Joe Biden. Yeah.
That's fantastic segue. The only clip that I wanted to show was I know
Mhm.
people are big fans of this particular podcast, but I'm a fan of this particular person. And Mr. Phil Labonte of All That Remains, lead singer of All That Remains, absolutely fucking nails it when he mentions how after what happened at the debate, you easily are able to tell whose side people are on. This is only 35 seconds. Let's watch this real quick.
This is an absolute unmitigated disaster. And if you're
Not for us.
any of yeah, for Biden, if you're out there defending Biden, you need to stop because you are making an absolute idiot of yourself. No one will respect your opinion. Look at you and say that you are lying, just like the media. And in a time when Americans have lost trust in every institution, the government, the media, even the military, don't align yourself with the people that are saying, no, Joe Biden is fine. Don't align yourself with the people that can't see the emperor has no clothes.
The emperor has no clothes. He has no clothes.
The emperor has no clothes.
And anybody who you see on Twitter or on YouTube or in the streets saying, "Did you see the emperor's new robes? They look beautiful." They're living in a different fucking universe, people. They're not in reality anymore. That's
Dude, TDS is a hell of a disease, man.
Well,
yeah.
TDS is hell of a disease.
If you look way back, like the end of last year up until now, Joe Biden's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. He's tired. He's got the flu. He's got this. He's got that. But after the debate, when they went in fucking meltdown mode, panic mode, if you look at the mainstream, the fake news, they're saying, man, he's getting slow. He's in decline. But you're the fucking morons that were telling us a year from last year up until now. He's A-okay, man. He's mentally there. No, the lights are on. Nobody's at home. The elevator does not go to the top floor, and he's a few bricks short of sack. Okay, everybody. I'm sorry, but I'm about to rant on this because this right here. We had a man. We had a man who legitly, unequivocally stole the fucking election.
Most popular president.
We know this. There's
Most popular
evidence,
president.
and it's been proven. Most probably, yeah. And now they cannot put somebody ahead of Kamala. First, I saw this today. First black female vice president.
She's not black.
They can't screw her over.
Black, though.
They can't screw her over. And if they invoke the 25th Amendment, guess what happens? The Speaker of the House becomes her vice president. People forget about that. And who is the Speaker of the House? He's a Republican.
Ooh.
So, and it's like this. Then they can do it on her, and the guy that's the fucking vice president can become president. So there's no way in hell that there is no way in hell that they're going to screw Kamala over this.
Right.
There's no way. There's no way.
Not only because it would be the first dual party ticket since like 1830 or something like that in like literally 200 years. But also again, Kamala being the first black vice president of the United States. Just say first female. That's fine. She's mixed. She's mixed, black and Indian, whatever. The perception of Democratic voters, if for whatever reason, hypothetically, Biden were to not be running, if they were to go over Kamala, it would be bedlam. they'd be not only
Yeah.
they'd be jumping over a woman, they'd be jumping over a woman of color, they'd be jumping over a historic woman of color, and people would lose their fucking minds if they did that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this. Like, oh, go ahead, man. Yeah.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
Okay. Well, when it comes
Yeah,
to
go ahead.
Kamala,
I have
have
to
you
think
seen
about
the
it.
poll numbers?
They're bad. I
haven't seen the poll numbers.
If you see her poll numbers,
They're basically
because
non-existent.
Joe's poll numbers are so bad, she's more popular than Joe right now, and they hate her. They hate her in Washington. It's like she's more popular here because his damn poll levels are they're gone.
I was gonna tell you.
Non-existent.
I was gonna tell you. Now it came back to me. Now the Democrats had a chance. They did have a chance. If Michelle Obama would have ran, then they'd probably be a little bit more like, okay, like even if Michelle doesn't win, at least we're gonna put up a fight and everything.
Right.
Like Michelle said, like, I'm good. I don't want to run or whatever. So, and then you were gonna leave it to Gavin Newsom, and he made himself look like a fool because like none of his own people in California like him. So
Right.
the Democratic
Facing his
Party
second
is in
recall.
shambles. Big Mike, yes, Big Mike. My bad. Like,
but also, there was like, was it today or was it yesterday that there was a bunch of Democratic governors that was at the White House. Newsom was not there. Holcomb was not there. And it's like we only got what, just a few more months? We're in the home stretch.
Also,
Oh yeah.
I also kept on hearing like Hillary's name was like in the running too. Like there's like she's trying to push.
Put her in there. Put her in there so she can lose again. Put her in there so she can lose again.
Yeah, she would get smoked.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, I don't know, man. Like it's 2020, it's 2024, and this has been a hell of a year, man. Like this has been a heck of a year. Like.
Oh yeah.
So should we segue from one food bar to another?
I guess. Do you want to? Sure.
Let's talk about the fucking Acolyte, shall we?
Oh,
Shall we,
God,
Crease?
shall we?
Shout out to ABF for doing watch.
God bless you,
parties in the
ABF.
GTA. Man, we love you, man. No
ABF,
homo.
you are a goat, sir. You're a goat, sir.
I have to say, this show is absolute dog shit trash. Absolute dog shit trash. Okay, so the episode before was halfway decent. It was halfway decent.
Yeah.
It
was the best episode.
It's like, here's a little thing.
There was some sweet corn in that.
Everybody in chat and everybody on the panel. Yeah. Well, what do you call the white specks on chicken shit?
I don't know, Phantom. What is it?
It's more chicken shit because that last episode, even though it had some good moments, it's still chicken shit.
Yeah.
And so the other night, myself, Crease, and a few others, and Hayden, we were debating this. And today I heard a lot more people saying this, that the green bitch, who is Leslie Headland's wife, is going to be the Sith Lord. Because if you've seen the guy that the Smilo Ren, he has whip marks on his back. And out of everybody on the show who has technically have a whip, she does. It's a lightsaber whip.
Stop the Asian hate.
What's up,
your name is Yo Pops.
But I have to say that, and we only got 2 more episodes. We only got 2 more episodes of this dog shit. 2 fucking more.
Hallelujah.
And next week's got to be a flashback because
It has
supposedly
to be
we're
a
going to find
flashback.
out what happened at the temple of the lesbians. The power of one,
Let me ask
the
you
power
something.
of two, the power of the
Power
scissor.
of the- Black girl magic. Let me ask you something, fam. Let me ask you something. So, for all the people that go around saying that Star Wars is for kids, do you think it's appropriate for this show to say that there was like quote unquote nudity in here, like because she was looking at Smilo Wynn's
She's looking at his
lightsaber,
junk.
and you know,
She
for
she she was looking at his little wet willy, and he says,
it's
"I'm
like,
sorry, it's short. You know the water is cold." Dude,
yeah.
Jake, she was like this. She was like this.
But then again, to be fair, like
She
she's
did
been
a
on a
couple
planet
times.
full of lesbian witches. Like she probably doesn't know what a penis looks like. So
If they've been I haven't been watching the show. Thank God for sparing me this. So you guys have been helping me catch up with things. This weird lesbian communal thing on top of the mountain, which is supposed to be secret or whatever the fuck. If they've just been bringing new people into existence using the thread or whatever the fuck, I guess maybe they never have seen a penis. Very well might be the case. I don't know. Do they make dildos in a galaxy far, far away?
You know what? I'm taking AB up on that. I want to see how bad Rings of Power is. I want to see that dog shit too.
It's just going to be another party that once a week I am not going to subject myself to.
Well, so this whole
it just goes back to like, is this show for kids? Is this show for kids? For the people that keep on calling us like, you know, racist, bigots, sellouts, all the other stuff that you've been like, that I think considered as a badge of honor. Like, is Star Wars for kids now, since they quote unquote show nudity now? Like, what is like, what is your logic now? What is this logic?
Now with this right here,
the biggest problem is us, apparently.
Oh God.
I know this is a controversial take, and I know I'm going to get heat from this, but I think people will agree with me on this. The reason why we got shitty Star Wars now is for the OG fans who attacked Lucas after the prequels.
It's true,
and that's what caused him. It's what caused him to sell to Disney. Now, I'm an old school Star Wars fan. I've seen all the original 3 in theaters and the original runs. I love Star Wars. But I love the prequels. We finally got to see the fall of Anakin Skywalker, why he became Darth Vader. I enjoyed it. I know there's people out there like Mo Samboni that don't like it.
And Gary.
But
both of them are boomers.
And Gary. But, you know, to me, Is it like the Lord of the Rings? Absolutely not. Star Wars has its flaws. Did the prequels have their flaws? Absolutely. Was there dialogue that you're like, what? Why are you fucking saying?
OT has their flaws too. The teddy bears. Just saying.
Well, they were the baby Yodas of their time.
By the way, Sophie, 2 vanilla wafers with chocolate filling.
And I mean, to me, blaming that's the reason why they blame the fans for everything else, because they know the fans had the criticism back then. But all we want is a good fucking Star Wars product. It's like Jeremy says from Geeks and Gamers. It was a franchise that it can print money.
Right.
It was the number one leader of toy sales. It was movies. It was video games. Everything. Right. Disney takes over. They destroyed it in three movies. 3 movies.
Young Ripley even said this. This is a layup. It's a layup, guys. It's a layup. It's not like Star Wars is supposed to be printing money You put it out at the end of the year. Every single year, you have something for to get the holiday money. You know, families could go to the theater and watch Star Wars all together and fellowship and have fun. And we could talk about what we like and what we dislike, and we'll have debates on what was better or whatever. Is the OT better, or is the prequels better, or is the sequel trilogy better? Well, the sequel trilogy is not real Star Wars. You know, that's fanfic, just done wrong.
There's only 6 movies.
I mean, the only one that you can arguably say, well, actually, 2. Let's be fair. Actually, the only 2 movies from Disney Star Wars that I can sit here and say that I kind of liked or whatever. I do like Rogue One, and The Force Awakens was pretty decent before all the crap happened. So, like, you know, it got us Star Wars back. But then after that, they just dropped the ball, or like they stopped listening to what the fans were saying, or just like some critiques or whatever. My problem was like this is when I knew Star Wars was actually dead and it was never going to come back, was the Book of Boba Fett. That's when I waved my white flag saying like, nope, I'm done. You ruined my favorite character. I'm done. I can't watch Disney Star Wars anymore unless I'm with my friends and we're all rushing it together.
I mean, for me, you know, I watched Book of Boba Fett. I watched all 3 seasons of The Mandalorian. First 2 were really fucking good. The third one, it had potential. It had potential, but we had that dumbass fucking episode with Lizzo and Jack Black. It was a filler episode. Mandalorian was more filler than anything. Mm-hmm. It's like, so at the end of season 2 of Mandalorian, Grogu, Baby Yoda went with Luke. You had to watch the Book of Boba Fett to find out how the fuck they got back together before season 3 of the fucking Mandalorian.
Right, and Book of Boba Fett was basically just Mandalorian season 2.5.
Yeah. It basically, I'll put it this way, for all the MCU fans, which we got a big treat for you guys next week. Shh, don't tell nobody. We're gonna it's basically the Black Panther thing where like Black Panther was not even Black Panther in his own movie. He was just there. Right. That was Book of Boba Fett. Like that was Book of Boba Fett for the like 6 or 7, 8 or episodes that was going on. He was there, but he wasn't really there, and it wasn't really his show. So you know, I don't know, dude. Like Star Wars is been dead, ain't coming back. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you or whatever. Call me a hater, call me a sellout or whatever. I don't care. Like I just don't care. Like,
and isn't it going to be not tomorrow, but next Friday, where on Film Threat, Chris Gore and Alan Ager are going to do the wake for Star Wars 1977 to 2012.
Last year we had the trial of Star Wars.
Oh, dude, that was the trial of Star Wars was great. That was great stuff.
I mean, for me, what broke my heart when it comes to Star Wars is the Rise of Skywalker. That wasn't Luke. That wasn't Luke Skywalker. That's not the hero that saved his father, brought his father back to the light.
You mean The Last Jedi?
Yeah, no. Return of the Jedi. And
Return of the Jedi?
Well, I'm talking about The Last Jedi. That's not Luke Skywalker in that movie. That's not him.
Oh, okay. Right. That's what I was saying. Like, because you said for The Rise of Skywalker, so I was confused. Go ahead.
So I'm a huge fan, and I love how people say I'm not a fan of nothing. Fuck you. I've read the comic books. I have read the book novels. I've seen the movies. I have played the video games. Luke Skywalker is a hero. He is a true Jedi.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because I was so, I mean, I'm like everybody. I want the Force Awakens. I loved it up until the point that how they killed Han Solo. Mm-hmm. It would have been better. Well, everybody, here's a little brief thing that we're going to do. Our special guest next week at the end of the Marvel tier list, we're literally going to rewrite in real time how The Force Awakens should have went. We're going to do that with
And
the
we'll
last
let
three
you guys
movies.
know next week. We
Yeah.
ain't gonna tell you who it is.
Special
Don't
guest.
tell nobody.
Special guest.
Special guest.
and for myself, because New Hope came out in '77.
Yes.
I was 2
Oh, yeah.
years old. I got to go see that at 2 years old. Then
That's
Empire
crazy, man.
and Return of the Jedi. I've seen all six movies. Now I have the last three up on my shelf, still sealed up, and here's the reason why: I don't watch trash. Any movie any movie that's still sealed up, DVD up on my shelf is trash.
Oh, damn.
Especially Thor: The Fucking Dark World. 100% trash, but I'll get into that next week. It's like, the one thing
Everybody
that
catches
Gary,
strays.
like Gary and Jeremy and all them said that Star Wars should, take a hiatus for 10 years. It should fucking die. It should be gone. It's too far gone, and I don't think there's anything that's going to save it. The Mandalorian Grogu movie is going to be ass. Any show that's going to come out from Star Wars is going to be ass. At least we got the original 6 movies. Maybe Mandalorian season 1 and 2. Hell, I'll even throw the fucking holiday special in the 2 Ewok fucking movies. They might be.
I think we could just save one, and that's just Rogue One. Rogue One was
Rogue
actually
One was
decent.
good.
Like
yeah.
Like that was the only one from the Disney archives that we could say like, all right, you could come. The rest of you guys came, but you could come, like, because it actually felt like Star Wars, in my opinion, or whatever.
Now, real quick, before we move on from this subject, because I haven't watched The Acolyte. I've seen a few clips that you guys have shown afterwards. I know I've been sparing myself. What I want to know is what the fuck is this? What is this? Remember in Revenge of the Sith when they put the helmet on Darth Vader and the music stopped and he started breathing? Remember? The Acolyte, you're so dumb and unoriginal. What is this? What is this? Real quick. What is this?
It's called Member Berries. Member Berries.
She becomes Ironheart. This is the Ironheart preview to Ironheart, dude. She puts it on.
No!
Oh my god!
Don't say that,
retarded.
Phantom. Don't say that. Is that is that the comparison you're drawing? Tony Stark is dead.
I'm sorry, dude.
Need somebody to take his place. Oh god.
I'm sorry, dude. Like, I'm gonna be like Chris Gore, and I say Amanda Steinberg is still hot. Like, she's freaking fine and she's hot, but like, what she says is kind of stupid and ugly and whatever. But for the most part, yes, I will smash. But no, she will not make a good wife. Just saying.
Jay, play that.
Play it again.
Play that, and just play it to the very end and hear the. Oh god!
I did play it to the very end, good sir. That was the whole point.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
but I'll play it again because I'll let people
one more
as
time.
you cook. I'll let people check it out. I'll play it one more time.
Because if you look at she can't see out the damn thing.
And I would just like to really
flashback.
Those slits are tighter than her hootie hole. I'm Dude, I'm waiting for the heads up display to fucking start showing up.
Also agree.
I swear, I'm waiting for Jarvis to say, "Mr. Stark, we're ready to go."
Yeah. Just
okay.
First off, how the fuck was whatever his name seeing out of this? Like, really? And also, she do look dumb.
Oh, so okay. So before this, he
too
said
big with all this electrical conduit around her mouth and neck and shit. Like, get just ugh. We're done with that.
Hold
And
on.
I'm gonna say this much,
I,
everybody. They're on. Hey Mo, what's up? They're on Oct 2.
what's going on, Mo?
They're on fucking Oct 2. If you look at the fucking island, outside before they go into the cave, it's Oct fucking 2. Same island,
Most.
same look, everything. And
Oh,
it's like,
Phantom. I think you told me
what the fuck?
like. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think you said that
Go
you
ahead,
wanted to
go
talk
ahead.
about another suit. This suit another suit that you saw this earlier today. It was something with the Green Lantern. I know this was like last second. Jake, I sent the images or whatever like to you
Yeah.
or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yes, let's talk about Guy fucking Gardner. Ooh,
Oh no. These look. Oh no, guys. These look
Oh.
bad. These look very bad.
How the fuck, James Gunn? You dumb motherfucker. The Green Lantern suit is fucking green, you cockeyed motherfucker. It's green. It's not white. You dumb son of a bitch. It's supposed to be all fucking green. There's not a hint of white in this fucking shit. You fucking moron. You already fucked up the Superman suit. You got Ultraman in this, who doesn't even belong in this universe. He's the leader of the crime syndicate. You got Hawk Girl. They got images of Hawk Girl's outfit. It's trash. It's gonna be trash. And if this is before post production and they fucking change it, make it look good, I'll digress. But by looking at this shit and looking at that fucking haircut, you're a fucking moron, James Gunn. You're a fucking moron.
It looks bad.
It's pretty bad.
It looks very bad. I don't like it at
It
all.
looks like look at the Hawk Girl. Mr.
Terrific looks okay.
Terrific looks cool. He looks right. That's not Hawk Girl. Dude, that's fucking a wrestler chick cosplaying as fucking Hawk Girl. And that's not even I love Guy Gardner.
It's supposed to be
Guy Gardner is one of my favorite Lanterns because he's the one that annoys Batman, and Batman has knocked the living shit out of him multiple times. I think Nathan Fillion is playing Guy Gardner.
So if you're
Good
assuming
actor.
genders, that's Hawk Girl. Thank you.
Nathan Fillion, good actor. I loved it.
Yes.
I loved him in Destiny. He was Cade in Destiny.
Cade,
he was in Firefly. He was in a lot of movies. Mm-hmm. And he's your go-to guy, James Gunn, and you're going to make him wear this shitty piece of trash suit?
I mean, the only thing that I...
right now, the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern suit looks better than this shit.
Right. And that's the problem, Sophie.
I was going to say this.
Green Lantern? It's supposed to be Green Lantern, Sophie. That's how bad it is.
Somebody bring up a picture of Guy Gardner. Somebody bring up a picture of Guy Gardner.
I guess I am.
Please.
I got you. I'll send it to Jake. Don't worry. I'll send it to Jake. Yeah.
I'll Google it right now. I got you.
Okay. You got it? Yeah.
I'm just going to pull this
up.
up.
I was going to say this.
Anime. It'd be the cartoon. This is going to be the first live action Guy Gardner.
I'm just going to say this. This is just my opinion. Yeah. Hopefully the CGI will bill him out. That's all I'm going to say, because if that's the uniform that he's going to be wearing, James, this ain't looking good. And I've been a James Gunn supporter, man. Like, I like James Gunn's work. I liked him in the Guardians movies. I liked his DC movie projects that he did with Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad or whatever. But I don't know. Even on the Kings of Pop Culture, me and my friends kept on saying, like, I would not pick James Gunn to do Superman first or whatever. But
no, not at all.
I don't know, man. I don't
and as-
know.
Tell-
Every time when I see it, I'm like, James, what are you doing? You making me look.
And
You making me look bad right here.
And as somebody who has never picked up a comic book in his life, I can look at this guy right here, Guy Gardner, and yeah, it's a little edgy. Whatever, it's fine. He's supposed to be a big asshole. He's supposed to be a massive piece of shit. Whatever. This looks at least cool. Like I get it.
Yeah.
However, this guy looked like he is a dentist in his mid 40s who decided he saved
hates
up
his
enough
life.
money who hates his life. He's never ridden a motorcycle before, but decided he wanted to get a green Kawasaki Ninja, and he was like, "I need some leathers." And the dude there gave him the gayest looking leathers you can get, white.
I
Like,
guarantee
what
you,
is this?
I
What is
guarantee
this?
you, they're gonna make him gay. They're gonna make him gay.
Oh no! Oh come on!
Oh,
I
man.
guarantee
Really?
it. They're gonna make him. They're gonna. His favorite. Hey, everybody! His favorite month of the year is June.
Thank God we left.
They're gonna make him gay. They will make him gay.
No
And the
restriction.
reason
Wow.
that a lot of people do like Guy Gardner, because yes, he
Yeah.
is a fucking asshole. He is 100% an asshole. But
He's like the third best Slender. He's like the third best Slender because everybody either likes either Jon Stewart or Hal Jordan or like
Big
either
Guy
or
Gardner.
the big homie Kilowog. If you're
Mhm.
a Kilowog fan, like that knows Green Lantern, like he's pretty dope too. But Guy's up there too.
I mean, he's technically the third Lantern of Earth.
Yeah, third Lantern.
Because when Hal and John were lost and presumed dead, they picked him to be the lantern of the part of the
Earth.
universe where Earth's at.
Yeah,
And he butts heads with. He should be more with Batman than in Superman because he has more interactions with the Dark Knight compared
yeah,
to Superman.
yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, James Gunn, don't fuck up Batman. You better not fuck up Batman.
Oh no, dude. I'm gonna speak for all Batman fans. James, that's one community that you don't want to see. Like, I'm telling you, dude. We still have arguments today over like who's the best Batman. Like all the time, the debates don't stop at all. Like, so that's one person that you don't want to mess with. Don't mess with the Batman fans because Batman fans will make your life hell, man.
And we're on mentioning the Superman suit as shit as well. Tune into last week's episode 0, and Phantom went on like a 20-minute rant about it, and we showed pictures, and boy was it bad. So
Yeah.
tune into last week's episode, you can be able to find out.
I think out of all these right here, Mr. Terrific is more comic book accurate than fucking Hawk Girl and fucking Guy Gardner.
Question: is he darker than Ebola?
I gotta see his eyes and his teeth.
I just checking. Just checking.
Hello, Twitter. Hello, X. But
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
telling you, this movie's going to be DOA. It's going. And I still think that it's going to be Brainiac by just the concept pictures. It's going to be Brainiac. It's going to be Brainiac. And they're probably going to make it a female Brainiac.
I hope it's not Brainiac.
I think there's only two things I think are going to be good about this movie. It's going to be Lois Lane, and it's going to be Mr. Terrific. Because at least she looks good. She looks good.
Okay.
I mean, like
Let me-
last
let me
week we
say
talked
this.
about Clark Kent's got the cauliflower head, man. His hair's all
Let me
over
say
the
this.
place.
Let me say this. I trust James Gunn. I trust James Gunn. Like so far, most of his resume for superhero movies have been rather good. Like either great or good. Like not perfect or anything like that. I think this movie is going to like either make it or break it for his universe. Like it has to do good or whatever, because you got Superman fans that are still mad that Henry Cavill had was not part of this universe or whatever. So it's James, you put this on yourself. You put you put the pressure on yourself on this one. So I'm just saying, as a James Gunn like fan of his movies or whatever, dude, you gotta hit a home run on this. Like it cannot like you cannot make it cannot just be an average movie. It cannot be just a 7 out of 10 type of movie. It has to be an 8 or a 9, or else like people are going to like ride you or whatever for until like you get kicked out of the universe. And they gotta reboot again, and then we're back right at square one again with DC again.
Again. Yeah. And when he got tapped by DC last year, he did a lot of this. He did a lot of this, saying how his shit was going to be amazing, and how insinuating that the creators, the directors that came before, didn't understand the characters and didn't really put together good products. Like, okay, well, time to walk that talk, James. We'll see.
Wayfair, there's no clue what the budget is. They haven't said it yet.
Too much happened, and yeah,
I have no clue. I have no clue.
And I would like to justice Brisket. Cavill I thought he was a good Superman. I thought he had the look down. I thought he had the action down. Terrible as Clark, I kind of have to agree that he was bad as Clark, because...
But that was more on Zack Snyder, to be honest with you.
Right.
Like,
he wanted Clark Kent to be kind of cool. He didn't do the Chris Reeves thing where Chris Reeves, chin up, chest out as Superman, but, kind of hunched over, looking like a big old nerd when he's Clark Kent. That was Zack Snyder not wanting a fucking nerd in his movie, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry.
So,
After we get done with the Star Wars shit, the next set of
we got
that
stuff
we're
for
gonna
DC
redo
too, for all the DC fans out there.
The Snyderverse will be rewritten. Trust and believe that.
Oh no, like you right, like Wayfair, like Henry Cavill's for the people. So like like when Henry Cavill said that he wasn't going to be part of the universe, I know that he cried that night because he really wanted to be Superman. Like he's always said that, like he always wanted to be Superman or whatever. So,
well, look what happened. They lied to him. They fucking lied to him. He left The Witcher. They lied. Right. Oh, we're going to bring you back as Superman. And he did that fucking cameo at the end of Black Adam, which Black Adam, decent movie. It's not perfect, but it's a decent movie. And it's like, you got this corn sweat ball sack dude.
David Corn Sweat.
That's going to be, is playing Superman now. If you guys actually look at him, he looks like
Henry Cavill.
Looks like a slightly shorter, slightly younger Henry Cavill. Yeah. Because Cavill, again, like Chris Reeves as
OG reflects a guy that actually has a like a fan, like he's a fan, he's one of us, he's one of the homies, man. Like he respects lore. He doesn't degrade fans and saying that they're like man babies and stuff like that. He says like, no, those are not man babies. Those are passionate people, and they put money towards our projects to make us look good and everything, so we can live and do the stuff that we want to do, man. And that's people. That's where Henry Cavill got blacklisted on Hollywood, because he said he protected the fans or whatever.
He cared about
He cared about the lore.
When they were filming Witcher season 2, and he was like busting out the books by Andrzej Sapkowski, and was like, "No, when Roach dies, I wouldn't make a fucking joke about it. That's effectively one of my best friends. When my horse dies, I'm not going to make a joke out of it. What are you guys doing?" He fought for that. I know that was a big reason why a lot of the writers and producers were making fun of him for being a fucking nerd and all that shit. It's his horse, who cares? It's like, no, this shit matters to people. This actually matters.
Yeah, because Gerald raised Roach
Yes.
from the day it was born.
Right.
And he considered it his brother.
Well, it's a
Considered
mare,
Roach
so
his
it's-
brother. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
but the problem is with Hollywood. You have all these activists. You don't have writers. You don't have
Okay.
directors. You don't have producers. You have
Yep.
these
Yeah.
pronoun and bio weirdos wanting to make shit to where, oh, I
They
feel
don't have families.
representative in this. Fuck off.
They don't have families.
Fuck off. Fuck
They don't
yourself.
have families.
Fuck. You know what? Won't you sit on and rotate, you dumb fucks that write these damn fucking movies and these TV shows?
Damn.
You guys want to
They
see
don't-
something? Go back to the late the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the early 90s to actually watch good shit. To watch good
In mid
shit.
2000s.
100%.
Yeah.
And
was gonna say
at the
this,
end of the
like-
show, and at the end of the show, we're gonna give recommendations
Yeah.
for people.
I was gonna say
Good
this
shit.
before we move on to the last. Subject. I'm gonna say this. I said this plenty of times, and like on my on the Kings of Pop Culture. Shout out to my brother Jacob, the Chosen One, and all the rest of them over there. I said this plenty of times. We don't have understudies anymore, and that's why most of the entertainment sucks. That's why most of Disney entertainment sucks. Because guess what? No one didn't want to learn from the guys that did hand-drawn animation. That's why the hand-drawn animation unit is done in Disney. It's gone. It's disappeared. It's a lost art. They literally had to bring people back from retirement, people that are in their 80s and their 90s at one point, to like start teaching people how to draw Snow White, how to draw Simba and all of them. You got people like Kevin Feige or whatever. Like, you know, we'll give him credit for the first 3 phases. He did good, but we gotta get him on all the stuff that's going on now. It's what have you done for me lately? Kevin Feige hasn't done anything lately or whatever. He doesn't have an understudy to like pass this knowledge down, except for old girl that does Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. She's actually a fan of Marvel, and you know what? I'm gonna say it. And she's based too, and the people love her. And you know what? When the Marvels didn't do good, she didn't attack the fans. She said, like, you know what? Hey, I guess it was just not their movie. It's all good. I'm just happy to be here, and I'm happy for people that like me and support me. Dude, I want her to take Kevin Feige's job because, one, she actually knows what she's talking about. I've seen her go on a roll. She even corrects Kevin Feige, saying, like, no, that's not the universe, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Or
She
whatever.
did the Brie Larson. She did the Brie Larson and that the dude that was in that chick that was in there with him, Black Girl Magic. She literally created
Monica
them.
Rambeau.
And Power Girl. Example, Power Girl. Now I guarantee you, if they ever bring her to live action, she's not going to have that window in her outfit.
Right.
It's
You
going to be
guys talking
completely
about-
covered up,
Those
and
things
she can be flat chested.
You guys talking about
Those
for
things
instance,
are gonna be
hand-drawn animation.
Those things are going to be patted down.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You guys talking about how basically hand-drawn animation is dead at Disney and how they're having to bring in literally guys in their 80s and 90s who used to do this stuff. You know, it's because of things like this. It's because we have people that run this heroic girls how to de-objectify women. This was 8 years ago. This is what modern artists are learning how to do. They're learning how to. They're not learning how to correctly draw a character. They're learning how to draw a character the way they are told to do by other activists. They're taking
Look at
the
Rogue.
character that's on the left side of the screen, which is perfectly fine. The way they've been drawn for decades, like a century basically, and turning him into just defeminizing them, turning him into men.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's,
look at Rogue.
it's-
I mean, look at Rogue in X-Men 97. in the original series,
Yeah.
she had a nice rack and a nice ass. In 97, they're gone. So I mean, somebody
And don't
used
get
a
me
black
wrong,
hole gun
97
and
is a
like,
good series, by the way. It's a good
yeah, it
series,
is.
but you know, they got rid of like the features like on everybody except for the dudes or whatever. Like, you know, even though most males consume your product, doesn't make sense to me, but I guess what. But the point of the matter is, like, it just goes back to there's no understudies in Hollywood anymore. That and besides, George Lucas didn't even want to pick Kathleen Kennedy. They only gave him like 5 choices for what I heard or whatever, like 5 people that he didn't really care for or not like or whatever. Um, and Dave Filoni, supposed to be the savior of Star Wars, doesn't even respect George Lucas. You can go and rewatch the on what George Lucas was talking about the Force or whatever. They're all in the room in Lucas Studios talking about what's going to be going on for Star Wars. You know what Dave Filoni is doing? He's disrespecting George Lucas by like drawing other pictures and not paying attention to him or anything like that. So, you know, it just shows you it's today's people that are coming up after the people that have passion and love for this stuff. They don't care about that. They just care about themselves and their what they're gonna leave down in history. And you know what? People are gonna forget you, or we're gonna just say that it was crap. Because guess what? You don't have the talent or the gravitas to be in charge of a project. You just don't. You suck. Your teacher lied to you, by the way. Just wanted to say that. Sorry for my mini rant. My bad, guys. Didn't mean to
So
do
Jake,
that.
Jake, do we have any more memes before we wrap it up tonight?
Do we have any more memes? I'm pretty sure it was just those.
We do have one more meme, and it's the Queen of Hearts trailer.
Oh no, that's right. That's right.
Another fucking Disney time traveling bullshit.
Oh God. Look, I'm too embarrassed to even show my camera for this, honestly. So I'm pretty sure people remember. Oh gosh.
Off with her head.
Alice in Wonderland.
Off with her head.
Well,
Alice in Wonderland, the Queen of Hearts.
Oh, people obviously remember Alice in Wonderland. They know who the Queen of Hearts is. But Disney, they did a Disney Channel original movie, I don't know, like a long time ago now, like 7 years ago, called The Descendants. And I think, I'm not exactly sure who the villains were or who would be villains. They were kids in it. So they did something like this.
Okay, so I know a little bit of The Descendants. I never watched it, but I know like of the lore or whatever. It's basically like kids of like the Disney villains. So like you have Jafar's son, you have Maleficent's daughter. I think you got Ursula's daughter or whatever. You have Cruella de Vil's son or whatever. Like for what I remember, like it's that universe. I know just a little bit. I never watched it per se, but I will like watch like videos on it or whatever.
So here we have, this dropped a few days ago. It's going to be on Disney Plus. The new Descendants, The Rise of Red, and it's something. It's something. I got to turn it down some because Disney is just a piece of shit when it's
Mickey Mouse.
Music. So, anybody has anything they want to say as it's shown, just say so. I'll pause and we'll talk. Here we go. In 3, and 2, and 1, and go.
What's my name? What's my name?
Stop it. It's dog shit. It's dog shit.
Okay. First opinion of the night. It's dog shit.
Dog shit.
Ebola,
when you have to start breaking out like what's my name? What's my name? Oh boy, this is gonna be a long trailer, boys.
Shit about your fucking name.
Yeah, we move forward.
What's my name? What's my name?
Okay.
My first order of business.
What? Who is this supposed to be? Who is this?
Is
What-
she
what-
supposed to be Jack Sparrow's daughter or some dumb shit, or
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Davy Jones?
No, that's supposed to be
Who the
Ursula.
fucking
That's
knows?
supposed to be Ursula's daughter.
It's supposed to be Ursula's daughter.
I think so,
Okay.
for what I remembered. I think.
Okay. Okay.
We'll be making sure all the kingdoms are welcome, even Wonderland.
Oh,
No, this is for Princess Red.
oh my sweet God.
I have been
Oh my
waiting
God.
years to be invited back.
You said that Oridon is the worst.
With my daughter there, it might not always be. Wait,
Really? Put on something respectable for once.
What? Were they just?
God, a little too much.
Are they
red
driving?
hair
Are they
dye,
driving like?
dude.
Are they driving like a bobcat? What the fuck is this?
Red Cloth Heart?
Bridget,
It's
your royal highness now.
it's
you must be Princess Red. I've always
wondered what it's like over there.
Moesha.
You should come
It is
sometime.
Ellen's movie.
I'll
Oh my
introduce you
God.
to the Jabberwocky. What's a Jabberwocky? A monster that eats annoying girls.
Wait a minute, is that Brandy? Is that Brandy?
Yeah, that was
Was
Brandy.
that Brandy?
Yeah.
Yeah, sir. That's her.
I wonder if she's playing Cinderella, like Queen Cinderella, bro. Like off of
That's
her
what I was
movie.
thinking. That's what I was
It did
thinking.
I guess.
Well, we
Which is not-
we damn
honestly-
well know
hey,
they
hey,
think
hey,
Whitney
honestly,
Houston is the fucking fairy godmother.
I was gonna say this.
Oh,
That Black Cinderella movie, like, is not actually that bad. Like, it's actually pretty decent. Like, I watched it. Like, it's not bad. Like, you know, Whitney Houston and Brandy saved that with the singles. Go ahead, Jay. Keep on letting this
Well,
thing roll.
well,
Like,
Well, Whitney Houston is not going to save this one.
Oh no.
yeah.
No. You're acting like you've never seen a coup before.
This is crazy.
Someday you'll thank me.
Well,
I
well,
will
so,
never
well hold
yield
for a
to
second. Hold a
tyrants.
second.
Off with
So
her.
the girl in blue
Great freeze.
is now the fairy godmother from Cinderella.
Yeah, and she looks like some middle
Isaac, if
management.
you hear,
like,
meme the shit out of this.
oh,
Dude, so what is this? Is this supposed to be Bloods versus Crips of Disney or something?
oh my
'Cause
God!
don't-
I was
like,
thinking the same thing.
Maybe.
I was thinking the same
Maybe.
thing. All this red versus
Maybe.
blue bullshit.
Maybe.
Oh my God!
sounds like your typical
Maybe.
anime. Yeah.
And she just said the famous phrase. Here it comes.
Off with her. Hey.
With
It's
her
gonna be
head.
okay. So how do we stop your mom?
And save mine. This is a time machine.
Oh
You're
no!
We're gonna go back in time.
We can go back.
Looks like someone's very late for a very
Mom.
important
Here
date.
we go.
Where
Time.
are we? Not where. When? Mom?
Wait,
Your
are we time traveling
I agree with you,
in
Creed.
this
It's the
very
Crips
specific
versus the Bloods.
universe to basically the same period in
Mhm.
time where the first movie took place?
Mhm.
Yep.
That's fucking dumb. What?
Mhm.
Oh my
Yep.
God!
Bridget? From Wonderland?
Disney,
Absolutely.
Jake, haven't you
have,
realized
I can't
Ju-
believe my mom used to
Hey,
actually be nice. We have to make
the
sure that
fucking
she's-
Disney
I
has a
know.
hard on for time travel right now?
I know, but it's ever
Yeah.
since I
In
don't
game.
know. Yeah, ever since they thought they pulled it off in Endgame, which people are really so about whether they actually did. They want to put time travel into literally everything, and it's so tiring. It's so tiring.
I agree. This is like Robin in the Hood bullshit. I agree with the comment.
Oh,
I agree.
oh,
I
God.
agrre
oh
So
my
can we
God.
get
Yeah.
can we get ass go
Yeah.
on this shit? And no, we're not fucking watching this trash.
Pronouns.
We're not watching.
Pronouns.
Oh no,
Sounds-
we're not
You're
watching.
boring.
Ebola, watch this for us and tell us how bad it is. We'll give you
Yes,
this
but
assignment.
I want that assignment on my desk 6 a.m. Monday.
stays that way.
Yeah.
She's Ursula's baby sister.
Thanks.
Sure.
Baby
Oh,
sister.
baby sister.
Well,
My
remember,
mom
this is
turns
time
into my
travel. This is
mom
back in
because we're
time.
fully on
Yeah.
We only have one shot to get this
Oh,
right.
God.
Listen, Squidface.
Maybe that wasn't so bad. Maybe it was.
What's my name? What's my name?
I should warn you.
It's high school drama.
Black
bullshit.
romantic.
Time, there can be consequences.
Let's do that.
Oh, so this is new High School Musical, but with Disney
Oh
characters.
God, was that Hades? Did we just see Hades?
I really desperately hope that we did
What's it
not
do?
just see
It shows
Hades.
you the future. Have you looked?
That was Hades,
No,
bro.
Why would I want to spoil
I-
the surprise?
Oh no! We
Listen, Squid Face.
need to go back a little bit because I gotta really make sure.
I
should warn you.
Again,
When you alter
if that's the Mad Hatter, very upsetting because he doesn't look mad.
That's
at all.
Mad-
He looks
that's
very
Mad Hatter.
reflective. That's very.
That's Mad Hatter.
the fabric of time, there can be
Oh my
consequences.
goodness! Again, like that's
That's Hades.
yeah, it is.
That's Hades.
Fuck me sideways,
Yep,
James
they
Woods. Where are you, my
they literally made him into a sissy boy.
A
It's a
punk,
sissy
Yeah.
boy.
yeah, a punk rock emo boy.
Sissy boy.
Yeah. Just- Again,
But this is, remember, this is not your parents' Disney. This is the new Disney.
it's nobody's Disney, quite frankly. In my opinion, it's nobody's. Oh God bless it.
It's
Wow,
the
that
Melanie Mac word of Disney.
It's the Melanie Mac.
Yeah, that
Or
word.
something.
It starts with an F and it ends with a G, and you just fill in the other one that's in the middle.
Yeah, just pick a vowel. And Wayfair brings out.
It's
It is
Frogger,
not
but
made
add
for
the
old white
A on the end of it.
It's not made for old white men. Well, most Disney products aren't. This is something that I feel that quote journalists end quote have misunderstood from the very beginning. Disney stuff
It's for family.
has never been made for old white men. It
It's
perchance
been made for the family.
correct. It has perchance been made by old white men, but it's not for them. They understood they were making it for families. They were making it for their kids and their grandkids, and their
And they're great kids. It's supposed to be
Right.
passed down.
exactly. It's supposed exactly. A movie like Snow White, for instance, which came out in the fucking 30s, is still watched
And
by
I'll
like
still watch
my
it.
friends' daughters, for crying out loud. Still watched by
I
Chris.
still watch Snow White.
You know?
It's pretty good. It's still good. Whatever.
And we still
you
got
just like
that live
adventure, you
action
like story.
dog shit. We still got that live action
Snow
dog
Brown-
shit coming.
Snow Brown and the 7 Bautistas are the 7 diversity hires, as Hill Babyface will say.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh man.
You know,
That's wow.
I
Just wow.
remember. I remember Disney having great movies like The Parent Trap, Swiss Family Robinson.
Mhm.
You know, their shit they used to show on Sunday nights on the Magical World of Disney.
Right.
This is absolute dog. This is DEI personified. This is up to 11.
And I don't mean to say this in a weird way, but I am of age to where I have friends who have tween and teenage girls as daughters.
They ain't watching it.
They ain't watching this shit. What I'm seeing right now, this doesn't appeal to them in any way, shape, or form. Like it's again.
Dude, there
all
was a
loops back around.
Oh, go
Time
ahead.
being a flat circle. It's made by these people who are writing it for them. They were made fun of in high school or some shit. Well, this is their way of getting back at being made fun of in high school. Well, now I get to write a movie for Disney and I get to make it look like this, and
no one's gonna watch it.
and no one's gonna watch it. And you know what? They
It's
don't care.
made
They
for
don't
the
pay to
Alphabet
people.
Army.
Yeah,
It's made for the Alphabet Army. That's all it is.
right.
100%. You know, watch it next year. In June of next year, this movie's going to be, re-put back on Disney. And it's going to be, it's a groundbreaking for the Alphabet Army. Fuck off. Nobody's going to look at this trash.
Dude.
All you do is make trash.
Like, listen, I get it. You want those Outer Banks crowd and you want the Wednesday crowd, but guess what? Those once again, shout out to Jenna Ortega. And Jenna Ortega loves playing the character of Wednesday. See,
Right.
none of the people that you pick up at Disney, they don't like playing their characters. They just see this as an opportunity and a stepping stone to get into what they really want to do. That's what they've been doing in the past. That's what they're gonna keep on doing. Like, oh, I'm with Disney. I'm a part of a Disney project. This is a gateway to something even bigger or whatever. Like, whereas, like, if you're looking at Jenna Ortega, for instance, she started out with Disney. I think I remember her being in a couple of Disney projects or whatever. But like as soon as she started to get that stepped on the other side or whatever, when she started to play Wednesday, she had passion for the character. This woman like learned cello for the 3 weeks. Like she practiced her butt off. When the writers said like she wanted to make it a love story, she said no. She literally went into the writers' room and told her to change everything. You gotta give her credit on that, man.
Right.
Like you ain't getting actors that are doing that anymore, man. Like the people like the Henry Cavills, the Denzel Washingtons, the Jenna Ortegas are frowned upon in Hollywood. We as the fans need to like support most of their stuff or whatever. Like that's the best way I could tell you. Support those guys or whatever. Don't support the idiots that are just gonna like call you like a fanboy or a fangirl or what's it called? What do they say? Like toxic man baby or whatever they be talking about. No, like you got actors and actresses that actually like what they're doing. They love coming to work. They understand that not everybody gets to do this or whatever. I remember Denzel Washington in a interview even said that like be grateful and thank God that you get to do what you want to do every single day. Not a lot of people get to do what you want to do, like acting and like doing movies. I thank God every day that I get to do that. Not everybody can do that because people got to pay bills, people got children, things like that. So yeah, don't take this for don't take the entertainment industry for granted. For all those actors or actresses or anybody in the chat that are gonna be going to Hollywood and trying to get into the field, don't take it for granted. Like we will support you if you treat us right. We're gonna treat you right.
Yeah.
Sorry for going on another rant. I'm sorry, guys.
No,
like
you're absolutely fine, and I agree entirely with what you said, Kreese. And this applies to television, it applies to movies, it applies to music. Don't support the corporations that hate you. Support the individual artists that care. Individual musicians buying their merch, buying their physical albums, going to their concerts. Support the individual actors when they do independent movies that their production company is a part of. Things like that. Don't support via your money or your eyeballs corporations that hate you. Support people that actually give a fuck, that actually matter, that actually care what you think because they want to do a good job for you. Because that's ultimately what it's about. Actors, musicians, what have you, that actually give a shit, that actually want to put out a good product. They're doing it because they want us to like it. They want us to like it so that we'll consume more of it, so that they get an opportunity to continue living their dream job, making more music, making more television, making more movies that we want to continue to consume because we continue to like it and risk it. Thank you. That's why you're here. Good. Keep coming back, homie.
Thank you.
Well,
man.
also you gotta look at it this way: Hollywood's killing Hollywood.
Oh yeah,
100%. Yeah. So, Kreese, do we have anything else?
That's it, guys. But we got one more thing. It's just our recommendation. We're going to be doing this every single stream. What we going to recommend that you want to watch, either being an anime, music, or TV shows, anything. So, Phantom, you go first.
All right, so I'm going to recommend one hell of a DC animated movie, Justice League Dark. It's probably it's probably one of the best modern DC movies. I just watched it today. It's literally you have Constantine, you have Batman, you have Etrigan, the Demon, you have Zatanna, and yes, the first ever appearance of Swamp Thing in an animated movie, part of DC, is in this one.
Ooh.
Yep.
Also, before we finish it out, if you're not part of our Discord, the link to the Discord is the top pin comment. Well, the pin in the description. We are going to start having watch parties. We might this weekend, probably Sunday, watch the new Beverly Hills Cop movie.
Mhm.
Also, while you're in there, check out if you're an Xbox player. Me and Jake, we normally play certain games. And so Jake, what you got coming up, brother?
Well, my recommendation, as is going to be the same going forward, I'm going to recommend some music because I'm the music guy here. Now, a lot of you guys know that based on my intro stroke outro that I am Big Dog Jake, and that I'm a professional, the occasional VOA for hire. I'm a political writer and analyst. I love video games and I love metal music. What a lot of you might not know is that I'm a big fan of rap. Not a massive fan, but I'm a pretty big fan. I have my favorites. And earlier today, just a handful of hours ago, a music video dropped for one of my favorite current rap artists for a song that he put out. I think it's been about a month now, but the music video that they filmed for it came out. And I'm not going to play it for you guys. It's just going to be a recommendation. But I chose a very specific frame upon which to freeze on to show you guys this. This is Kendrick Lamar's music video for Not Like Us. Disclaimer, no OV hoes were harmed during the making of this video. And it's been out for 3 hours. It's #1 trending. It already has 4.2 million views. Everybody, that is my recommendation. Go watch Kendrick Lamar's music video for Not Like Us.
All right, Chris, what you got for us, brother?
Well, I guess I'm considered the anime guy. Yeah. Like, so what I recommend is we're just gonna keep it basic, and it's gonna be a normie, but it's an old school one. It's Cowboy Bebop. Now, this people is Cowboy Bebop. It is a legendary. There's 26 episodes of this thing. So, what I highly recommend, you can listen to this in English, the English dub or the subtitle. But I highly recommend that you watch it in the dub, because even the Japanese cast even said that you would do yourself a disservice if you watch this in subtitle. And this was made in the 90s, and it still holds up today. And you don't necessarily even have to watch all the episodes all in order. Like, you can watch the episodes and and come to the conclusion they're one-off episodes. So yeah, man, check out Cowboy Bebop. It's a great anime. I'm gonna meet one of the voice actors this weekend, Steve Bloom, the main character of Spike Spiegel, this weekend at Dallas Collecticon. And yeah, man, let's get it. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Wow, I'd like to give a big shout out. We have a celebrity in the chat. Yo Pops.
No.
What's up, Yo Pops?
Yo Pops. Yo Pops. What's going on?
You can do an impression of me that's really eerie. Really eerie.
Kenny now. Really?
Yeah. But you can't beat the original.
Quite
Fuck you.
He does do a pretty good job.
So,
Yo, Pops, the reason my Twitter handle was changed. Thanks a lot, nerd. Appreciate it.
So we're winding it down. Thank you for everybody that showed up tonight.
Yes, indeed.
And we will be here next week with a very special guest, and we're going to be doing the Infinity Saga tier list and fanficking the Force Awakens. Make sure, if you are new here, if you like what you've seen, like, share, and subscribe. Come to the Discord and hang out with us. And if you're not part of the GCA Discord, don't worry, we'll hook you up.
That's right.
So,
for sure.
So we're going to end it there. Thank you, everybody, for coming in tonight. And before we go, I like to say, if you love the movies that you love, and you have a different of opinion with other people, it's fine. You can have a difference of opinion.
Yep.
Just don't go to war over it. Don't fight over it. Try to come to a common ground to where you can agree to disagree. Until next time, I'm Phantom X. He's Big Dog Jake. He's MMA Crease. We are the homies. And we'll see you next week. Later, guys.
Take care, everyone.
Subscribe, please.
Peace out, guys. Phantom, you boomered it. You clicked it twice.
No, did I?